5 2026 releases, and I want to let you know if they are worth your time. Poet Empress by Shen Tao started off the year with a bang. A lot of people really enjoyed this, and I really wanted to enjoy this too. This was very highly anticipated for me. I thought I was going to have a really good reading experience. I did find there to be a little bit of a lull in the middle of this book. The author really wanted to emphasize the harsh conditions our main character was going through as a concubine, but it kind of slowed down the story for me. It was only until the last 100 pages or so that we finally got to really understand where these characters were coming from. That's when I really felt like the author hit her stride with this story. This was mostly a 3-star read for me until I got to the end. The Sun and the Star Maker by Rachel Griffin. I thought that the characters were fine, the story was fine, the relationship was fine, everything about this was just fine. If you are really looking forward to like seasonal reading, this would be perfect for winter. I do think that there is something super comforting about reading something that is revolving around folklore or folktales, which this does do that, and I like that part. But for the most part, if you never pick this up, if you never read this, I don't think you're missing out on much. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Graceless Heart by Isabel Ibanez. I really did not like this one. I gave it 2.5 stars originally. I think I'm gonna bump that down to 2 stars. I did not like the way the story progressed. I didn't feel a strong connection to any of the characters or the romance. The only thing I really liked was the setting, but it's not like the author created the Renaissance or Florence. I didn't really like this at all. This is gonna get unhauled pretty soon, actually. Operation Bounce House by Matt Dinniman. I actually gave this 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm really shocked. I've heard a lot of discussion over this author's writing and his humor, but I ended up really liking this. I was worried that his humor or his writing was going to overpower the messages that were found throughout this book, and they didn't. I really like what this author was trying to say about genocide and the people who are involved with that. I had some problems towards the ending, and there was just some little things throughout the story that I personally did not like, but overall a fun story. And finally, This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me by Alona Andrews. I've talked about this book so many times on my account. I love this book. This is my favorite book of the year so far. I gave it 5 stars while I was still reading this, and I very rarely have that gut feeling of giving a book a 5 stars. I always struggle to really commit to a 5 star, so that really shows how much I really enjoyed this. Some critiques that I have heard other people say, which is totally fine, is that some parts of this can feel info dumpy. I did not have that problem, but I would suggest looking at other people's critiques to see if this is for you. I love the characters, I love the story, the pacing, the writing, the romance, everything about this was so me. I can't wait for the next one. So here are some of the 2026 releases that I've read. Let me know what you think.